Here, take the...
So we're having a tea party with Furnifur.
Oh, you're recording. Oh.
What are we having, Furnifur?
We are having that with the strawberries and.
Oh my God, it's so.
Isn't that beautiful?
Nice.
Eclair. My sloppy ass.
And the eclair.
Jeez. Sorry.
Tea with Furnifur. Oh, it's not even tea.
No, it's high pastry.
Yeah.
Little something with a little bit of, what is this? I don't need that.
I think it's white chocolate.
Oh, you want it?
Oh yeah, sure. Or you can have some of it if you like.
No, it's alright. I'm not a big fan of white chocolate. I had a case where I was younger and I sort of OD'd on the white chocolate when what was it, the white Oreo cookies and cream came out?
Yeah.
All the time.
Oh yeah. Like, did you have white chocolate poisoning?
I just can't touch it anymore. I smell it and I'm like, I don't want it.
That's what I'm looking at.
These abnormalities are corrupting the minds and the hearts of our children. Perversion for profit. Here is the most vicious, the most insidious feature of these publications. They constantly portray abnormal sexual behavior as being normal. They glorify unnatural sex acts. They tell youngsters that it's smart, it's thrilling, it provides kicks to be a homosexual, a sadist, and every other kind of deviant.
This is my badge of honor from where I gave myself to myself.
Furnifur's protesting blood.
I give myself the breath of life.
Thus, the grotesque costuming and the significance of the extreme spiked heel and the tight boot, the riding crop, the burning cigarette, rubber and leather garments, and all the rest. And here again, an appeal to the sodomist. In this ad, the titles of the magazines and their table of contents speak more eloquently than I of the tremendous problem here presented. Sexual sadism, strange flagellation cults, erotic, confessions of a sadist. What is fetishism? The pleasure of pain, the worship of the whip. Sexual problems of a masochist. How to buy a whipping. Famous transvestites. Are cross-dressers afraid of sex? They lack the moral standards and values of our Judeo-Christian heritage. They not only oppose the principles of that heritage, which has given us our rich institutions and laws, but they advocate their overthrow. For the sake of decency in this film, we have partially covered the pictures and disguised the identity of the model. But actually, these magazines not only display complete nudity, but they do so in a perverted manner. Such as this appeal to the sodomist. Such as these shots, which are typical of the preoccupation with the female breast, to a point that it has become a fetish. And this one, with its overtones of bestiality.
You're kidding me.
And with lesbian implications.
So, no, just describe your tools.
Tell you my tools?
So you had
it wasn't like I had that many. I mean,
it's not recording.
Okay.
No, seriously, I just haven't pointed
now
it.
I'm all fleshy now.
Alright, I'll put it in.
I had, look, I'll look up that way. I had my riding crop, which it was that long. And one time, I'm not even kidding you, I hit this poor man in his balls. I felt bad.
Oh no, I think guys like that.
No,
some guys like it. No, there's a fetish out there for torture. Yeah. I think there's even some kind of initials for it. CB torture or something like that.
CBT.
Yes.
Oh, okay. I never even thought about that.
Yeah, I think that some people,
that like getting
about it. They get off on the pain.
Well, I know they get off on the pain, but that is, I mean, a leather crop against your balls, really. Especially, think about, you're the guy and you're bent over. You know what I'm saying? So you're a little.
Yeah.
That area.
People like to get them like tied up and stuff.
Yeah.
I should tell you, I was when I first moved to New York, I was all set to do the soundtrack for an S&M instructional video, where they had people, it was like Mr. Rogers meets Dominatrix type thing, but it was men only. It was very strange. I was actually in the meetings, trying to figure out what's the best sound to go with whipping noises and stuff, and we were. I would have done it, but the contract, we didn't work out a contract, and I was afraid I was just gonna end up doing it for free.
Right. You want to get paid for that crap.
Yeah. This is totally going online.
That's what I'm looking at.
And again, the breast fetish. Note the sensual expression alluded to by Dr. Sorokin, the renowned Harvard sociologist, as being the hallmark of so much of contemporary photography.
All right, the other one is the cat of nine tails, which was only like that big. Like, they had different sizes, but I like that one, and then the tails were just like a pom-pom. It was like
a leather pom-pom. Yeah. Was it black?
I think I might still have it somewhere.
Yeah.
I'm not sure, but I know I have the whip. I had handcuffs.
Oh,
that was,
very good.
Something you have to have.
And they're the kind you need a key to get them off, right? Did you ever lose the key? That would be so embarrassing.
Oh, could you imagine? I had a roommate when I was first doing that. Actually, I've always had a roommate. When I was first started, I had a roommate. She lived downstairs and I lived upstairs. I had like a loft. She would hear some noises.
She didn't know?
Well, she thought it was a freak, so it didn't matter. Like, it was easy to, But then you're like, well, how come the guys are only staying like an hour or two and then they leave?
Oh, God. That's funny.
I just, like, the memory, she was not a very bright girl.
Yeah. It was all about expression, right? And money.
It's not like I was a hooker. I was providing a service for somebody who needed that service.
You needed to spank some people. Right.
I love that. That's one of my favorite things to do. You want to spank my ass? I'm like,
gosh.
I'm like, all right.
And again, the breast fetish.